We are so back for another Sleepy Slow Bro, not a commentary, it's like just a regular gaming overlay video. And this week you'll see some footage of me playing King of Cards, the Shovel Knight game where you play as King Knight. And he has a moveset where he does a shoulder bash, and then you can do a pirouette off of it. It's really cool. I really like the game. I've been playing that alongside Shovel Knight, and I'll put on some gameplay of that. But I'm here to talk about... I wanted to upload a video last week, but I couldn't because right now my dad's in Mexico. He has to go back and forth a lot because he does work here, but he also has business. My mom's over there too. He goes to visit my mom and just like help with the business over there too. So he has to go back and forth. And when he's gone, I have a lot less free time for a few reasons. One is the commute, because he usually drives me to the train station, and if he's not here, I have to like get up earlier, and I have to like wait for the bus longer. And same goes on the way back to campus too, and that time kind of adds up. And the second reason is because I have to walk the pets, because when he's here he usually does like walks the pets for me, so I have a lot like more free time. But when he's gone, then I take over like a lot of the pet walks, so therefore like I have a lot less free time. Therefore just like I'm kind of in not crunch mode, just like I'm in work mode kinda when he's gone. So and he's still gone, so that's why I couldn't really upload one of these update videos. This last week. I'm looking forward to this week though. This week's gonna be pretty hype. One thing I'm looking forward to is the Makers Fair. And I've gone. Luckily, I'm not too far behind on stuff. I would say I'm not even far behind. But one thing I'm looking forward to is Wednesday's the Makers Fair. Is like in my school, there's a thing where every once in a while they have like a little art sale where like people create art and sell it, which is pretty hype. And I'm really looking. There's one this Wednesday and Thursday, I think, and they're doing that, which I'm really looking forward to. And what else am I? That's like the biggest thing I would say I'm looking forward to. And yeah, here I just want to talk about some things I've done. I've like some content I've consumed that I really like over the past few weeks. And just also the big thing for this video too is to like to talk about the topic I'm going to talk about for my next sleepy commentary video, my next like main effort video, because I'm going to be working on one of those. But I wanted to like to do this video just to utilize some of my Shovel Knight footage, and just to talk about, just like to put out there for those who watch this channel what my next sleepy commentary video is going to be about. So the first thing I watched, I think this was last week, was I'm an X-Men fan, I would say. Over time, like, it's been like gradually, I've been watching X-Men stuff. I watched the X-Men 94 reboot series, which was really good. I really like that, and season 2 is coming out sometime this year. And I also recently I rewatched the X-Men Days of Future Past movie. It's like considered I think the best X-Men movie. And it also has to do with time travel. I really like that theme too. The time travel theme. But I'm not going to get into the time travel talk too much about that. But I just love the premise of X-Men. How so essentially there are like mutants out in the world. Like mutants. People with like, there's the mutant gene where they have different types of powers. And of course, the government views them as a threat, as would if people like had superpowers in this world. The government wouldn't put up with that. They're not going to put up with that. They're going to find ways to counteract them. So they're created. So the premise of the movie is, I'll say the premise at least, is it starts off in the future where like everything is terrible. Most mutants are extinct, and there's these things called Sentinels, which are, I would say they're machines. They're like mutant killing machines where they hunt down mutants, and one of the biggest things that makes them effective at doing so is they can adapt to any mutant's power. Like for example, one mutant's made out of steel, it can like grab him and just like absorb, like it can become the Sentinel can become steel and then like defeat him. And it can do that. It can just counter mutant weakness, and that's like the biggest thing. So then what they do is they send I think they send Wolverine back in time, like to the 19. I think the movie takes place in like 2020. I think around this time, it takes place like the 2030s. I forgot, sometime in the future. But then one mutant has the power to project someone's conscious back in time. So they project Wolverine's conscious back in the 1970s in order to rewrite history, essentially, to the time the Sentinel program was created. Because it all starts with the one mutant. That one in the past they captured a certain mutant who can like morph, and then they use that mutant's DNA in order to create the machines that kill them. It's very interesting. There's a lot of time travel stuff in there too. It's a really, really good movie. And like there's a lot of time travel. And the main time travel theme too in the opening line is the future like concrete? Can you change the future? And essentially that's a really cool theme. So that's peak. Highly recommend that movie. X-Men is a really cool franchise with a really cool premise. And I'm also looking forward to the Avengers movie where the X-Men are going to play a role in that. Very hype. Alright, enough talking about X-Men. I'm 6 minutes in, but it's pretty hype. Now let's see what's next on my list. I've been watching, one thing I've struggled with in the past is watching like my fellow content creators' content. So I came up with a little like semi-system to do so. So what was it? For the 3 content creators I want to like watch more videos of are EJ, Electric Jazz Cat, Soda Fizz Gaming, and PC. And so for EJ, I actually managed to catch one of his YouTube streams. He was streaming My Hero, epic stream. It was nice to chat and watch his My Hero gameplay. And then there was also, I still need to ask him about next time he's live about the Dragon Ball stream and what epic stuff was announced. Because I think I only watched one episode of like on my Dragon Ball journey. I've only watched one episode so far. So I've been taking a tiny little pause on that since I've been busy. And for Soda, I watched his end of the year video, which is pretty epic. I'll have to comment on that. And then for PC Prime Champ, I started his Kingdom Hearts 1 Let's Play, because Kingdom Hearts is a series that like I've always had a little bit of an interest in, but never, I would never like, not that I don't want to play it, it's just a game. I have so many other games I would rather play over Kingdom Hearts. But I remember I was looking through his channel for series, and then I forgot he did a Kingdom Hearts series, and I saw my comments from like 3 years ago. So I think maybe for, what was it, like for EJ and Soda, I'll like occasionally pick videos like from their past and watch that I missed and watch some of those, or streams, because those two stream and PC doesn't, to my knowledge. And then I'll just like try to tune into their streams and maybe watch some one-off videos. Like Soda does like I know EJ's been doing Hytale, that's pretty epic, and Soda does like occasional like Halo, Rogue Company, or other one-off videos. And then PC has a series I can just occasionally watch a few episodes of. So that's how I plan to watch some content, is just like strategically pick a few things instead of like binge a whole series, which right now I cannot like binge anything right now. I have to like juggle a bunch of stuff at once. Whew, so that's what I've been doing on the YouTube side. And there's one other thing I've been doing, but and speaking of YouTube, one thing I've kind of slowed down a bit, but I might pick it back up for my next video title, is talking about the next, what was I gonna say, the topic of my next commentary video is going to be about Diamond Gym. Essentially, Diamond Gym, a lot of content creators have been going to it, is essentially like a hard, like it's in the titles, it's like the most dangerous gym in America. It's just a very hardcore gym where, what was it, like they push you to your limits when you exercise. And I think that's if you were to essentially boil it down to one sentence, there's a lot more to it, but it's like essentially like the main theme is like pushing past your limits, essentially. Which also has like a cool Dragon Ball theme. It's a Dragon Ball theme as well, which is pretty cool. But like and Diamond Gym is like I would say represents that theme very well. And you have like, and it ranges from everybody, like from, I watched Jason Lewine, who's not too athletic, went over there and did a session. Ashton Hall, if you know, from the morning, his viral morning routines. That was a really fun video. He made a great video, like a small, a like tightly edited one. And that was really fun to watch. And there's also like a longer form. There's longer form ones where one of the guys, the employees in the Diamond Gym named Hattie, he like films his perspective too. So I'm gonna like pick like a few case studies and like talk about those and like what I thought about them. But no matter, it doesn't matter who you are. Like you could be like very, and like also I'll bring up the rules. Like like when I mean strict, I mean like strict. Like for example, like when the workout starts, you can't drink water until the end of the workout. You can't like sit down, lean on anything. You can't when you're doing the reps, you can't. No closing your eyes. What else? There's when you're doing push-ups, no taking a knee. No. You can't stop during the reps because if you break any of the rules during the reps, at the end of each set you have to do some push-ups, and they penalize you if you break one of those rules and add like push-ups on top of that. So you have people like doing like half rep and quarter reps. So I think it's cool. Like no matter what, like level or how experienced you are with working out, you're going to like push yourself past your limits because like they do like crazy rep ranges. They like I'll go into this more in the video, but I would say what was I gonna say? Prioritize quantity over quality. So like you can't be doing like very high quality reps. Or because then you won't be able to fulfill the rep count. You won't be able to like, because the rep counts are crazy. But I'll talk more about that in the video. But essentially, yeah, the Diamond Gym. I don't know if any of you guys have heard of that or seen it on your pages, but that's very hyped to talk about that. 12 minutes in the video, not bad. And I think that's pretty much it. And it's very funny too. The guy, the main guy is like, what was it? It's called Unk. He like walks around like, what was it, yelling, penalizing people. I think he's the owner of the gym. I'm not sure though. He's very funny. I like him. And then the last thing on my list, or second to last thing, another big thing is recently I commissioned so I have a friend in Mexico who does he does woodworking. I bought a few things from him from a bazaar, but I also commissioned a jewelry piece, a pendant that has like topaz on it, which I'll show some designs of, which is really cool. It has like some natural color topaz. It has like some blue topaz, and it has like a cool design on the back. I'll show some pictures on screen right now of it, and it's really, really cool when it's done. And I won't like physically have it till late March until my brother goes over there, so they can make the exchange. I give him cash, and then he gives it to him. Then they switch it off. But I want to get a cool, like I had the opportunity, like when I was in Mexico, I thought like, oh, I might as well get, because he hand makes it. So I was like, oh, let me commission him for a pendant, because I like a pendant seems really cool to have. So that's like my first, I would say, jewelry piece, which I'm looking forward to having. And the design on the back is really cool too. But maybe I'll make a video about it when like I also show off my wall, because maybe I'll like make like a little art video about like the art I have, and like the jewelry piece would be cool. I can show off my desk or my shelf with figures, and then like my wall with like all my art on it, like posters and paintings and other stuff I've gotten. That would be a cool video to make as well. That would be a cool one for the commentary channel too. Once late, maybe after, yeah, that'd be a cool one to make. And then 14 minutes in, the last thing I'll talk about is in one of my books, Exercised, the one about like the evolution of human activity. The main topic I just finished was about sitting, and the biggest thing was interesting how sitting for long periods of time inflames inflames your immune system a bit. So like, you know how getting a cold, when you get a cold, a virus or something, the things that cause them the most discomfort, like the symptoms, are essentially our body's way of trying to defend the cold, like getting a stuffy nose, sore throat. Those are caused by the immune system attacking and fighting off the virus. But when we sit down, it causes that same inflammation, but like a very like the equivalent in very small ways. So like sitting down and getting inflammation is the equivalent of having like a very like small unnoticeable cold. So like sitting for long periods of time, it can be not detrimental, but like over time lead to like negative side consequences, side effects, I guess. So it's always good to like, if you sit for long periods of time, to get up and like walk around and get some circulation. And that was like probably the biggest thing I got out of the chapter. And it talks about like how also, I won't get into that other stuff because that's like, I'll tumble over my words and all that. But yeah, it's essentially pretty much it. I really have nothing else to say. I've been pretty good, just busy. And especially extra busy, especially since the thing I said in the beginning about having to do more since my dad's out of town. But I just wanted to make this quick update video. 16 minutes and 20 seconds, not bad at all. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. And next time, I'm not sure whether I'll upload another one of these videos, or I'll probably focus more on the sleepy commentary video about Diamond Jim, because that's like pretty hype. So my next video will be on my other channel. See you guys next time.